my friends, and oh, my mother-in-law is here to pick us up to go to lunch, so I'll be doing this shave a little bit later. Stay tuned. We'll be using Hombre's premium soap, my shaving cadre Sopinofficio Veracino brush, and we'll be using a Schick today. We'll see you back in a little bit. Bye-bye. Hello my friends, and thank you for coming to my den for another shave. As I mentioned earlier, we're using the Hombre's premium soap from CB Lindsay, and I've loaded the brush already. We'll see how this soap does after I left it to bloom for 3 hours. I think it should do okay. Of course, the sink is empty. I think I started a little prematurely, but I was excited to get this thing started. Well, maybe I'll put a little water in this thing. Put a little bit of water in the... I'm using my official shaving cadre shave bowl. And soap loaded like crazy because it was soaking for 3 hours, so... yeah, since 10:30, so... we'll see how this does. Now this is one of Chris's better bases, and it came in a beautiful bamboo bowl, suitable for collecting. For you guys who collect stuff, can be reused for all kinds of things. Use it for salt, you know, put it next to your stove. Put more soap in it, of course. Too small to use for a urn, unless it's a very small pet. Serving bowls, of course, you could eat out of it, I suppose. Still a little bit small for that, but let me get a little water on my face. This will be a cool water shave. The Schick has never let me down. This is kind of a hot day today, so I'm going to be indoors. I don't plan on going out. I cut the grass day before yesterday, so it hasn't had a chance to sprout up. It hasn't rained any either, but it keeps acting like it wants to. It gets real humid and muggy, and then it rains somewhere other than where we are. So we went to lunch with the mother-in-law, and she likes teppanyaki. And it's fascinating to me because now that I've got that big old black stone griddle, I bet you I could do that. And we'll see how this goes. Can't really go wrong with the Schick with an injector, and of course the M type, it's hard to go wrong with those too, because they adjust to the way you like it. This was the apex predator as far as or we'll call it a disposable blade, single edge razor, until the Vector came along, unseated the Schick. But it's still a fine razor to fall back on. And I've misplaced I think it's in my toilet kit, Vector. So I have to go out and find my suitcase. If you've been watching the July sumo tournaments in Japan, not too many surprises going on so far. We had a pretty neat Zoom call on Monday, and it was a pretty good introduction to some fellas who haven't watched a lot of sumo, and it's fun to share a sport, a completely foreign sport to our American audience. So it was nice to share it with them. If you're interested, I think we're going to do another one probably next week. Let us know. There's a thread on the shavingcadre.com for the July, either the July tournament or July Boss Show. I'm not sure which one it's called. On another web page, there was a contest where you pick like a team, and then you score points every time you guys win. And alas, I'm not very good at that. It's like I kind of stink at fantasy football, kind of in the same vein there. I'm not very good at picking. There are no weight classes in sumo, so and any one person on any given day could win. Well, except for unless they're really wee tiny. But most of the ones in the upper divisions, which are what the contest is based on, are all good size mammals. They'll go 300 or better probably. But they're so fast. It does kind of, the human body, I think, starts to reach carrying capacity about there, because these guys are knee injuries are pretty common because of course they're not wearing pads or anything. They're just, and they're wearing a mawashi, which is a big, like a giant loincloth, looks like a diaper, but so go on from, well, it started Sunday, it'll go on through next Sunday, so it's a 15-day tournament, and the whole deal is to rack up as many wins as you can over these 15 days, which would be 8 wins at least. To kind of, there's a ranking system, and it's all real interesting. Anyway, If you don't watch sumo, it's an interesting one. Like I said, it's completely different than anything you'll see in American sports. As a national sport of Japan, I'm half Japanese. My mother was Japanese. So she got a big kick out of it. So I got started watching it, golly, long time ago. Just a little bit right there, right in the hollers of my neck. I've been on a diet and I'm starting to develop a little bit of a Adam's apple, which I've never really had much of one. So I'm getting hollers in here that razor doesn't necessarily get real good. Let's see how we did on the alum meter. Not even a buzz. Oh, take that back. A little buzz right there. Let it do its magic for a second. Yeah. Now, unlike my brothers Barber Dave and Nurse Dave, and I don't shave as much as they do, I still have a whole bunch of Thayer's Lemon left. So I'm not making the jump over to the other witch hazels yet. I got a while to go. So the door is still cracked open for you guys at Thayer's. We're giving you all the love. You could allow us to use your likeness and we'll just pretend like that's an okay for us to say, yeah, you're supporting us. Well, we would like to share the love a little bit there, if you will. And the Hombre's Aftershave Apothecary Tonic. This is special stuff. And it doesn't take very much. So I expect this is going to outlast this soap. So I'll probably have to buy another couple few cakes of that. It smells like leather and scent my hair with it, elbows. It's good for everything. Well, I guess that's about it for today. I'm Major Rich, and you'll find me on theshavingcadre.com. Please come and visit us. We're a great bunch of guys. And if you're finding me on the YouTube, please like and subscribe. Usually, I'm sure you're inclined to do that anyway, because I'm such a nice guy. Ring the bell if you want to find out every time I post a shave, because I'm not always as even about it as my friends. But that's all there is, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.